Yes! It is story time. Get your tents and sit around the fire. So this was way back in 8th grade. Me and my friend Nejib were in the same class, and we were doing classwork on the Pythagorean theorem. I don't know if I said that right, but we were doing that during class, and there was a track meet that day. Back then I was in track, and I was kind of athletic. I don't know. I wasn't really active then. But I remember sitting there. It was so boring. And let me just give you the description of my teacher. If you've seen a girl that was fat and she had the face of a bulldog, that's the description of her. That is the total description of her. And so me and him were always messing around in class, and she just despited me and him. Not even bad kids. We were always just pissing her off just by the little things we do. We'd sit there and be like, "Can I use the restroom?" "Bitch, you just went." Or she'd be like, or she'd say, "That's what passing period is for." She always had a mean look on her face. She didn't look really happy at all. She'd, like, every now and then she'd always talk about her boyfriend. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like, who's her boyfriend? Is it Francis, Boogie2988? She was, like, disappointed every time we were there. Like, it felt like when we weren't there, she was always happy. Like, we weren't there.
Do you have a box of donuts? Do you have a box of donuts?
And so about every day in that class, it was always terrible. She did not look happy at all. I'm not trying to say like she was depressed or anything, but she was just one of those teachers, a natural teacher that are just pissed off all the time and are like always mean like, "Get your textbooks out and do your work." She was the teacher to walk around and yell at you for sitting there doing your work, or if you're not doing it right. She was just a terrible teacher all in one. And I'm sorry guys if I'm dissing her so hard. I just did not like this teacher at all. Like, when going to this class, like in middle school, if I could skip that class I would have, but you couldn't leave campus. And so if y'all guys don't like BO3, I'm sorry. I kind of just want to play what I want. I mean, that's what everybody does. And so while she's sitting there teaching more about the triangle shit, my friend Nejib sits there. He's always goofing around and stuff and saying stupid, retarded crap. I mean, that's just naturally how he is. And so she was getting ready to go to the track meet. I was already in my uniform to go to track. And she said, "Any more questions left before I leave?" This fool Ricardo throws his hand up. I'm sitting there just like, what the fuck? I'm ready for her fat ass to leave. And she asks, "Is there any more questions y'all guys have?" "Miss Elliott, I got a question." This is what his question was. "Miss Elliott, are you a wizard?" And so after that, and after he said that, she told him to just get out. Just plain simple get out. He was sitting there in class doing his work. She just told him to get out of the room. And so having that class with Ricardo was like one of the best moments. We were always goofing off in that class, doing something and getting sent out of the hallway. It was just a plain simple fun class, but the teacher wasn't good. I really do miss middle school because back then it was like the funnest moments that me and Ricardo had. And then some of 9th grade, I remember me and him used to just sit there and walk around and stuff every in the morning. It was awesome. It was really, really fun. Well, anyways, I hope y'all have your marshmallows cooking on that fire right now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.